What's up, everybody, and welcome to the collector's edition of the Wordcast. Every Monday, we bring you the latest in video game news, chat about survival horror, machinima, and what's going on at the Word Productions. I'm one of your hosts, Shaun Clark, alongside Jazz Rich.
What's up?
Alyssa Camps.
Hello.
And Jill Little Cabbage.
Oh my god!
You can find the Wordcast at youtube.com/thewordproductions and on Google Play. So, Jazz, how the hell was your week?
My week was awesome.
Thanks.
Awesome.
Thank you for sharing that.
You want more information? Okay,
sure.
fine. My week was great. Monday I woke up and I went to work and it was fun.
Okay, let's move on.
But seriously, I started a new department at work and it's really fun. It's demanding, but it's really fun. I get to drive a little machine and not hit people.
A little machine. Do some people call this a forklift?
Nice.
It's like a forklift, but it's low. Like it doesn't go high. It's just to pick stuff. So I'm not allowed on a forklift.
Oh, the little pallet thing? Like you move pallets?
the two pallet picker.
Just like a electric pallet jack kind of thingy.
Yeah. And I'm killing it, so that's great.
Okay.
Is it difficult to drive?
It's yes.
In fact, you know what? I think I would be more comfortable with you on a forklift than an electric pallet jack because those things go fast.
Oh my
You're gonna
God.
kill someone.
Yeah, they do.
It has six pedals.
It's probably gonna be you.
Oh my god!
No, I'm careful. I'm wearing a vest, so people see.
I'm only
You're
going
wearing a
30
vest.
miles an hour, and I have a nylon vest. It'll be fine.
I just don't drive fork first. I won't stab anyone.
I'm just gonna drive backwards so the forks are behind me, so that when I run into something, it just kills me immediately.
That's how we drive. That's how you're supposed to drive. Okay, next. I'm done with this abuse.
Oh god. So,
Sure.
before we get into how your week was, Alyssa, why don't you start by giving our audience a brief rundown of who you are and what you do and all that good stuff.
Well, oh god, here we go. I'm a little nervous. I write, I draw, and obviously, not obviously, because, fuck, don't mind me.
not so obviously.
Hold on. I'm skipping words in my head. I'm not good at this whole English thing. I'm
You
sorry.
only need every
Please,
other
I'm not
word.
either.
All
So
three
you're
of us
fine.
use that excuse, but I'm the only one whose
Just wait till you get to
first
me.
language is not English.
Okay, I voice act occasionally as well. There you go. Bam.
I like to write drawings and draw writings, and that's all.
I like to
That's
voice
it.
act my books.
Yes, I voice act my books all the time.
And I voice act my drawings.
Which is awesome.
You might have heard her voice in such things as Days of Our Lives as the main character, Leon S. Kennedy.
I remember
Yeah.
that.
That's me. Just gonna put that out there.
That's you.
Now you guys probably recognize her from like what Jazz says. She's Hunnigan in Duel, and she does
That's not what I
the
said.
diary. Shut up. The Diary of Rebecca Chambers. That's her deal. I help her out with that, and she also does Rebecca in that. And what else you got? All right, great.
Nothing.
Okay, sit down.
And that
Good
brings
job.
us
Good
to
job.
Jill. Same deal as
No.
with Jazz and Alyssa. Just kind of let the listeners know who you are, what you do. Do you make any video content or artwork or just obsessive gamer?
Fuck, I'm so
whatever?
boring. No, all I do really is I only play games. I just play games and watch TV. That's it. And usually watch TV shows on Netflix. That's all I really do.
Hey, that is a life
Every day. Every day.
that is fulfilled with joy and
Yes, video games is awesome.
Stuff.
I love it. Love
Yeah.
it, love it, love it.
Jill's
that's-
listened to our
that's all you
podcast
need.
more
That's
than
all
I
you
have.
need in your life.
Yeah, I
I'm
have.
a pro podcast listener.
It's a career.
It's
Yeah,
very
that-
time consuming.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it though. I don't really do much besides games. I game all day, every day.
I'm
I'm
jealous.
proud of you.
and
Thank you.
proud.
Thank you. I feel proud.
Have you ever thought about kind of going into something like machinima or writing or artwork or anything?
No, not really. I'm not very creative, so I don't know. I just like.
I'll use her
I just
voice
like
in
playing.
something.
You just have to believe.
Yeah.
Between me and Jazz and
I never
and
tried,
Diz,
so I don't know.
we're gonna find you something to voice act in, and then we can change that. And then next time you're on the podcast, it'll be like, I'm a voice actor.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'll be famous.
The only one you can't voice is Jill, because fuck you.
Awesome.
You can be Leon Kennedy. It'll be fine.
No, I had to be Jill.
No. You
Yep.
can't just come in here. Call
It makes sense. My name's Jill. I have to be Jill.
Stealing my shit.
You
Get the
can-
fuck out.
She can be like the
get the
evil
fuck out.
version of Jill, like her
Jill.
twin nemesis.
Evil Jill.
Yeah.
That's
like-
fine. As long as I'm
And
Jill, that's
that'll
fine.
be her theme song. Da-na-na.
She'll be like, I'm Jill. She'll be like, no, I'm the real Jill. She'll be like, oh, okay.
No, that'll be great too because
That would be awesome.
Jazz, your Jill can do that like in her head. She'll do the theme song. She'll be like da-na-na every time she shows up.
And then like, why are we singing?
What happened?
What's happening?
What?
All right, let's see what we've been playing this week. Jazz, why don't you get us started off? What have you been playing?
I can't remember. I've been playing Ark.
Oh,
with-
I just want to know what you've been playing this past week. You don't have to tell me what you've been playing 2 years ago, and there's no test. I was gonna say quiz and test, and it was like it got all fucked up. That's kind of what it turned into, kind of merging the two into one word.
So there's your fucking episode title. It's just like, and I don't know what other word you were gonna say. Equal.
There's no tit.
We'll just do
There's no tit.
T for quiz.
There's no tit.
T for tits. Hashtag T for tits.
Bringing it back.
We haven't fucking full circled that. Anyway. Yeah, Jill and I have been playing a lot of Ark Survival Evolved.
And
we
The
finally
Last of Us.
convinced and The Last of Us. We tried to
Yes.
race it. I was winning, so then we gave up.
But I needed a little help because I'm terrible with the controls.
Yep. I had to literally take the control from her to show her I could.
Wow.
And she wouldn't let me kill her, so she took it back.
That
I
sounds
actually
reasonable.
I convinced Shayla to get Ark by letting her friend buy it for her.
Wow.
Nice.
She was getting sick of
How
her.
Nice.
thoughtful of her to do such a thing.
Well, she doesn't have the money to buy Ark, but she wants to get all these Jesters packs for Monster
Did
Hunter.
you say
because there's,
jester or gesture?
Shut up! I'm moving my hands. Can't you see? Gesture.
What? Yeah, we can all see it. Sure.
Ark was just on sale too, not too long ago.
Yeah, I know. She got it on sale. I think she.
Yeah,
just
I was
got
totally gonna buy it and then I didn't.
Yeah.
it. Okay, digital.
Because, well, yeah.
Are you ready for the ultimate? What I've been playing?
Go for
Oh
it.
god.
So, Always Sometimes Monsters went back on sale.
Ah, yes, you did it.
So I bought Monopoly instead.
Nah.
No,
Plot twist.
I got the game and I tried it a little bit and I got mad. I picked a character that I thought looked cool and then I walked around with her and then I saw a redhead character, so I was like, well, that's gotta be me. So I named the main character Shayla, figuring she'll just follow me around and be stupid. And then I named the other one
Jeez.
Jazz, and then they started making out, and I was like, I'm done.
Oh my god.
Turning this game right off.
I just turned the game off. I was like, I'm gonna start over and name the cool looking character Jazz, and the other one can get fucked. Get out of here. Sorry, Shayla.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You never know what you're gonna get with that game, apparently.
Walked barely right off the bat. I was like, know me and Shayla? No. Yep.
Yeah, we'll have to compare how our stories go in that.
Well, the first thing I did was like I shot the guy, and then the story ended. So
Wow.
he was like, "Do you want to
Okay.
listen to my story?" I'm like, "No, I'm gonna shoot you." And then he's like, "Okay, bye." And the game ends. I'm like, "What? I died."
It sounds like you're not very good at that game.
Well, you said it was like basically real life. So.
Like I just started it and then I became a lesbian, so I started over and then I killed somebody and the game ended.
Yeah.
Now it's a side scroller, right? That's a side scroller game.
It goes up and down too.
It's it side scrolls up and down and left and right, so yes.
It's really retarded.
It's kind of like it's like an old school like 8-bit RPG.
Yeah, Jazz was telling me about it, and I looked it up on the PlayStation
Jill looked it up,
Store.
and she's like, "This is like a Pokemon game."
It
And I was
is.
like,
It
"What?"
does.
Yeah,
It reminds me
kinda,
of it
like
a little bit.
the style, like and the gameplay a little bit.
Right.
It's kind of like
Except,
that.
And I do like games like that.
it's like lesbian.
And instead of collecting Pokemon, you get to collect different ways that you can ruin your life.
You shoot yourself.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sounds like a Nintendo game, right?
Yeah.
But it's not. All right, is that it?
I've been working too much to play anything else.
I feel that. How about you, Alyssa? What are you doing? What are you doing with your life?
I don't know. Ark is
Are
a
you
problem.
barking?
Oh my god, yeah, I played Ark with Diz too. Shit!
Wow.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, it's because I started another game and Jill's kept joining, but you're never
Oh.
online. So.
Oh, I
I
kept
mean,
joining.
like,
Okay.
I'm on just secretively.
I should probably put this out there too that Diz and Alyssa are the same person.
Yeah, I keep forgetting.
Jazz
her name.
is
Yeah.
confusing everyone.
When you were like, Alyssa's joining us, I'm like, who the? Oh yeah.
If I'm so used to being called Diz that when somebody actually calls me by my name, I get really confused and I'm like, who is that?
Start to panic.
Yeah. There was a point where Jazz and I were like talking every single day, and then like I went to work and they would like call me by my name, and I would just sit there because I don't know who they're talking to, and I'm like, wait, that's me. That's me. Hi.
Just get your name legally changed to Diz. You'll be fine.
Perfect. I like it.
That's what I want to do.
So is that all you've been playing, Ark?
Pretty much, because I've just been setting up all my other stuff on my computer other than Ark. So.
And to be fair, that's like a huge open world. There's tons of
Yes.
shit to do, so I'm sure
There's
that's
tons of shit to do.
keeping your attention.
Yeah.
Gross.
Poop all over the place.
I got Ark for my computer too, and there's like, it's such a huge difference.
I bet.
Like, holy shit. Like, I spawned in where we normally live, Jazz, and I got scared because there was like so many creatures around me. I'm like, I'm gonna die. And I did.
Dinosaurs, Diz.
And I did. The end.
And I did.
And I did.
Yeah. Like, I spawned in right next to a raptor. It was horrible.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you, game.
Spawn into the world. Turn to your right. There's a raptor dead. Game over.
Exactly. That's what happened.
Playtime 10
Like,
seconds.
always, sometimes raptors.
I still gotta learn how to create stuff on that game. I still don't know.
Oh my god.
I just get in the game, just like wander around and cook food. That's all I do is cook food.
Pretty sure that's the point of that game. Wander around, cook food, poop.
I like it.
Yes, but I don't know how to build my house. I
I
haven't
thought you were going
built
to say I don't know how to
anything
poop.
Okay, it was like, literally,
That sounds like a problem.
she wasn't gaining any levels, and we were trying to figure out if it was a glitch or something, because like
Yeah.
she didn't make anything, and she was still level 1, and we'd played for like an hour, and then it turns out that like it was making her level but not alerting her, so she was level like what 20.
Yeah, 20 or something. I don't know, something stupid.
It's so stupid. It doesn't bring up your level unless you like put a stat on a new whatever.
Yeah.
But
The game's
Now
fun
we
though.
know.
I do like the game.
we named our raptors Claire and Steve, and they had a baby, and it's really cute.
Well, if it ever goes on
Wait,
sale
no, I thought
for
one of our
$20
raptors was
in
named,
physical, I'll
Joel.
buy it.
Do it.
I thought it was Joel.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
said
said
it was
Steve.
really
You
cute.
said Steve and I don't know, what was the other name?
Claire?
Claire, yeah. I thought that was on the other server.
No.
Oh.
No. It was
Alright,
on
never
ours.
mind then. I don't know what I'm talking about.
You're confused.
Never mind. Move on. Move on.
Okay. Well, what about you, Jill? Playing anything good this week? Or this past week?
Actually, yeah. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Sea of Thieves. It's
Oh,
exclusive
yeah.
for the Microsoft, Xbox. And basically, you're a pirate, and you go on like these adventures, and you can do different quests and whatnot. And it's a lot of fun. It's co-op, and it's also player versus player too. So it's pretty neat.
Oh, that's awesome.
Find treasure, and and you can do it's a lot of different things.
Get
Get all
drunk,
them
get on a
booties.
boat, get
Yes,
drowned.
you kind of get drunk. You can get drunk. Yep.
Sean's got
Yeah.
the right idea.
Let's
It's
do it.
such a chill game. I wish Jazz had it. I really do.
I think
That's
Cody
a
was
fun
playing it for a long time.
Yeah,
too.
he was.
Yeah, he was.
I love that game.
I just...
And they're adding new
games
content,
as service. Gross.
I love it. I love it.
digital.
No,
It's a really
you
chill
shut
game.
up. It looks cool, but I just I can't do it.
No. Yeah, I love it. I think it's awesome.
That's cool. Yeah, Cody really liked that one a lot, and I've heard good things about it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll dip my toes one day if I can get it for free.
In the Sea of Thieves.
Oh.
I don't know. There might be sharks.
Yes, there's sharks.
and
There's
also
sharks.
a
There's
kraken.
kraken. Yeah, there's kraken.
Isn't
and
there
there's,
like a big ass shark?
Megalodon.
Yeah,
Megalodon.
Oh God! I just got
Yeah.
tea in my eye.
How?
I don't know.
God damn it. Diz was killed today by tea.
Welcome to the
Exactly.
fucking
I went-
overactive podcast episode.
I went to tilt my can so I could drink, and it just splashed into my eye underneath my glasses.
A can of tea? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a can of tea.
Oh,
So
Iowa.
not only did you get blinded by tea, but you had a shield over your eyes. How?
You'd be surprised how many times I get crap in my eyes, dude. It's horrible.
Gross. That's unsanitary.
That's shit-faced.
you can
Wow.
get pink eye for that. You need to be careful.
Oh my God.
Or like brown eye.
Ew.
Oh,
Crap.
I'm done.
Okay. I've been playing the usual, more Friday the 13th. I got a few more trophies on that. At this point, it's just pretty much going in and just grinding out the remaining shit. If I can get somebody to boost matches and kills with me, I can probably knock it out in like 1 or 2 super grindy sittings. So once I do that, I can move on with my life. It'll be great.
I have Friday the 13th, but I have it on Xbox.
No.
I mean, I would play, but yeah, I have it on
Damn it.
Xbox. And I used to be a huge like achievement hunter too, so
Oh,
I
no,
love
used to be.
achievements and
What
whatnot.
happened?
I don't know. I don't know. I still like them. I still like to do them. I don't know. I just been playing too many like online games, like I don't know, Call of Duty or PUBG and whatnot, and just chilling out with people.
Okay, so
Playing those
here's
kind-
what you do. Get back into achievements, but turn them into trophies and buy a PS4 and you're good.
Turn them into trophies.
He has a PS4.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Well,
I do. Yeah.
Well,
I,
didn't you download Friday the 13th when it was free?
No, and I'm mad. And I should
No.
have. I'm so mad because
She
I
only
don't
pays
just
for
play
free things. She
PlayStation.
doesn't download.
I have a PlayStation 4 for mainly like exclusives only. Like my main console is the Xbox. I love the Xbox.
Hey, Shaun, you want something fun? Ask her how many Xboxes she has.
No, do not ask me that question.
It's too late. It's already been done.
No, I have 3.
Oh,
I have 2.
All right.
I like collecting shit. So I have like the Gears of War, like
Oh,
the
I have that one
Gears of
too.
War.
It's so good.
Yeah, the Xbox One, and I have the new Xbox One X that I haven't even opened. They're not opened at all. I just use like their original Xbox. So I don't want to touch them because I don't know. I just don't want to.
You and me,
I just
we're
like-
gonna
I
get
like
along just fine.
I collect. Yeah, I have my entire room is full of video games. It's all it is video games. So I like collector's editions and whatnot. So
So my new BFF today is.
She's like, I don't know, Shaun. Yeah, you will.
But yeah,
know.
for like Friday the 13th, like I bought the like 80,
I love Friday the
I bought the $80 collector's edition, and like it must have
I almost
been
bought it.
3 or 4 days after they shipped it to me and I got it that they announced that as a free game with PlayStation Plus.
God.
And it's like it pissed me off, but at the same time, it's kind of nice that like I can just keep that sealed. But
Yeah.
yeah, but you
At
got
the
a mask with yours, didn't you?
yeah,
Since you bought the
exactly, because
$80
it's
one?
exactly.
Right,
So,
I seen that. I
so
almost
that's
bought
cool.
that. Yeah.
But it's like I'm so tempted to redeem all the like the downloadable content because that's really what you're paying for by buying the physical edition. Like you're getting all the
Yeah.
DLC.
Right.
But I don't
But
know.
you can just get that stuff on the store, I think, too, can't you?
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Just kind of
Who's-
hand pick a couple things that I really like. I don't know. I'm gonna be done with it soon anyway, so fuck it.
I have
Yeah.
it, but I bought the $40, and then like a couple months later, they're like, "Yeah, it's free now," and I'm like, "Oh,
Well, there you go. You can help
Okay.
me grind. You can be my grind buddy. And then I can
gotcha."
and get rid of that fucking game and move on to something else. That way I'm not
You
talking
scream
about
a
it all
lot.
the time. I'm used to that. It's okay. But yeah, other than that, I've been doing more Street Fighter, of course. You know, no change there. It's essentially the same thing. More back and forth, losing, gaining rankings, fucking hating my life. You know, the true essence
yeah.
of fun in video games.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely. Completely
on a
terrible
more
at
positive
fighting
note,
games.
though, Capcom is releasing a Resident Evil costume pack for Christmas.
Oh
Yay.
yeah, I
That's
saw that. That
cool.
was really cool.
Yeah, I've been waiting so
Oh, very
long. So
cool.
alongside the like typical holiday costume pack that they release every year, they're doing a Jill costume for Cammy, Ada for Colin, and Wesker for Urian. And then Jill's costume includes her original Stars outfit and her RE3 outfit, just for Jazz, because it's her favorite.
Listen. I'm not even gonna say anything. Just go listen to last week's fucking 20
I
minutes.
wish-
I listened to last week's.
God
and I was
damn it.
dying.
I wish you
Dying.
played Street
that when
Fighter
you
5
complained about the
just so that I could wear that outfit.
Yes. It's so funny because like I haven't listened to it yet, but I skimmed like I was on my YouTube and it popped up, and all I see is like don't wear a skirt, and then I did see the rest, and I was like, oh my god, I want to see what the title is.
But yeah, the costumes are horseshit. They're $4 a piece, which is insane.
What the
fucking
fuck?
$4 for a
Probably all
single
she fucking
costume.
paid for it too.
But it's Resident
Yeah.
Evil, so I have no choice.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, Sean. Sorry for your loss.
Yeah, rip. So it's gonna be what, $12 for fucking 3 costumes? Great.
Everybody,
And
pour
for-
one out
and
for
for
Sean
what?
real quick.
And for what Resident Evil game is this for?
No,
Not
this
even.
is for Street
It's-
Fighter.
Oh.
Street Fighter
Oh,
5.
Street Fighter. Okay, Street Fighter. Yeah, I don't know. I don't play those games, so I'm terrible. at,
Good
fighting
for you. Good for you.
Good job.
you are making good life choices. Keep it up. But yeah, so other than that, Sometimes Always Monsters and Tomb Raider I never got around to. I didn't go back to Sometimes Always Monsters. I didn't watch Tomb Raider, so I'm gonna have to do that next week. But
We should do it at the same time.
Oh,
what Tomb Raider? Or
Yeah.
yeah, we could do that, and then I can give you my disgust in real time.
Oh, I'm rethinking my.
No, it'll be great. We're gonna do it. It's too late.
nope, it's too late. You already signed up.
But yeah, so I'm gonna try to start a new game next week or this week too, so that next week I can talk about something other than Street Fighter 5 and Friday the 13th. It'll be great. I know it's riveting conversation and it's everybody's favorite games, but I gotta move on. Okay, I gotta.
All good things must come to an end. Here
for
we
the good
go.
of the controller.
Exactly. This is it. And then before we jump into news, I wanted to point out that we're at our first milestone, episode 10. Yay! Party favors. Woo!
Whoop. Where's the party poppers? Where's the booze? Where's the hookers?
Where are the razor blade candies?
It's been
Exactly.
it's been here the whole time. You're just too drunk. You don't
Where
know
are the
what's
circus
happening.
peanuts?
Wait
Sorry.
a minute, let's do a cheer.
You OD'd on the meth and you don't know what's happening.
I OD'd on the corn. I can't handle it anymore.
Exactly. And then going into the news, you guys probably noticed that I called this the collector's edition episode. And that's because there's 2 items in the news that are about collector's editions. And ironically, we talked about collector's editions when we were talking about Friday the 13th, so it's perfect.
Perfect.
So yeah, so going into the first item of news. Bethesda be fucking up.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
feel it.
So the Fallout 76 Collector's Edition.
It sucks.
It's
Ooh.
kind of garbage. It was
Ooh,
yes.
not released as advertised, and people are pretty pissed off about it.
I bet.
Bethesda originally announced the Collector's Edition would come with a canvas bag and a highly detailed power armor
Yep.
helmet. And
Yep, I heard
the
that.
promised canvas bag was replaced last minute to a cheap, flimsy nylon sack with no notification to the public, and the power armor helmet is reportedly pretty low quality.
Oh God.
Cardboard.
So considering the Fallout
tape.
76 Collector's Edition runs a hefty $200,
Oh.
people were pretty displeased, and they quickly turned to Reddit to rage, as you do.
Oh yeah.
And so Bethesda acknowledged the issue by stating, quote, "We understand and respect that there is disappointment with the bag in the Power Armor Edition. We're sorry. Please contact Bethesda support to provide proof of your Collector's Edition purchase. They will assist in granting your account 500 atoms." So atoms are the in-game currency for Fallout 76. Do you know how much 500 atoms are worth?
Nothing.
$5.
Oh, I was gonna say $5, but I was like, nah, that sounds too high.
Oh.
So yeah, obviously
Bottle
this
caps.
that was an insult and simply made matters worse. So, you know, take into consideration that Fallout 76 is already under fire by the gaming community for being released incomplete, buggy, broken, empty, a piece of shit. It's understandable that, you know, those who dropped $200 are angry.
Absolutely.
And then many of those who bought Fallout 76 have been asking for refunds. And Bethesda was initially allowing it at first. But like the overwhelming amount of people that are requesting refunds caused Bethesda to start denying future refunds, which is only adding fuel to the fire and making the situation even worse. So it's like, especially for the people that bought the collector's edition, it's like $200. The game's not what was promised. It's fucking garbage. There's no story. It's broken. And then you get screwed over on the collectibles for the physical version, for the collector's edition. After spending $200, I'd be fucking pissed. And the worst part too is like they changed that last minute and they didn't say anything. So clearly they were trying to let this fly under the radar, thinking like, oh, no one's gonna notice. It's just a bag. It's like people are spending $200 for this shit. They're gonna notice. So for them to not make a statement, that's fucked up. Yeah. And then furthermore, like you're not going to know that the bag that you thought was in there isn't in there until you open it. And once you open it, you can't return it.
Fuck.
Oh, God.
It's so fucked up.
That's way shitty.
This is literally the part where like you see the sign outside the building that says Bethesda and it like kind of like loses a screw and falls and then it says Telltale.
Oh my God, it's true.
Like, fooled you.
I believe it.
Well, not only does it say Telltale, it says Telltale lol.
Lol.
Yeah.
Lol.
Lol. We suck.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. I mean, I really like Fallout, but I feel like it's kind of been losing its magic. 4, I like 4,
like
but
out.
like for me, I fucking that's terrible.
Yeah.
But like I fucking loved Fallout 3. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I played for hundreds of hours. So when 4 came out, I was super excited, but like I started it, and you know me, like I don't fucking start games I buy. I just buy them and they sit on the shelf forever. So that game I actually opened up and I started playing it immediately because I love Fallout, and it didn't hold my attention for more than like 2 hours. That alone's pretty sad. And then they announced, hey, we're going to do Fallout 4 again, but we're going to take out the story, and we're going to put in a bunch of fucking multiplayer that doesn't work, and microtransactions. What?
Also, how do you exchange atoms? Like, what the fuck? You just picked up, like, oh, look, a nuclear. I'm going to pick it up, put it in my pocket, maybe some for shit. Yeah.
Science lesson here, everybody. Let's do it. No. I've never actually played any of the Fallout games, and I was actually thinking about this one because my friend speaks highly of Fallout, so I was like, okay. And then I hear it's shit, and then I'm like, no.
So what you need to do is play Fallout 3 and call it a day.
No.
Okay, cool.
Listen, I tried Fallout, like, New Vegas or whatever it was called.
Oh, well, yeah, New Vegas, too. That's true.
And I played 3, and I didn't like them. I don't know why. I just
did
not like them. So then...
Whoa, wait. Did you play 4 first?
No. This was before. Like, I tried... I don't remember. I think I tried Fallout 2, and then
I have no choice but to hate you.
Oh!
I tried 3. I tried them, but I don't know. It's something just was a massive turn off. And then I just, like, I went to the store and the EB Games, and I was just, like, looking at the shelf for, like, 20 minutes waiting for somebody to come over and be like, you need help? So I'd be like, yes. And he's just like...
Please.
Yeah, no, like, as a girl, you don't walk into a video game store and say, I need help. You fucking wait for them to come and slave over you. So,
what do you mean? I do that. I actually go to the counter and say, hey, listen, I need help finding a game. I do that all the time.
It's a 50-50 for me. Sometimes they, like, hound me, and I'm like, can I just look? Thanks. Or I'll be like, yo, can I get some help real quick, fam, please?
It's worse if you go to, like, Home Depot. I'm just like, I just like go straight to like the chainsaws, and if like, do you need help? I just like hold it. I'm like, nah, I'm good. But no, like it's I told the guy I just wanted a game to get me off of Tomb Raider for a little while. Didn't last very long, and I'm like, I needed to just be like something I can just get lost in for hours without realizing I'm playing. Because like all I've been playing was Destiny.
You just described Fallout 3.
Yeah, well, they didn't have it, but he's like, you know, Fallout 4 is just, it's another Fallout, it's whatever. And I don't fucking care about the numbers, because I'm like...
That's actually a great description.
There was a nuclear explosion. Yeah. I'm like, there was a nuclear explosion. It's just another Fallout, whatever. You're in a fucking shelter. That's it. I don't need to catch up on the story. That's the fucking story. So I started playing it, and I was actually lost in it for hours. And I had so much fun. I made the most retarded-looking character.
I mean, what else are you going to do?
Well, the first one was normal, and then the second one was kind of a dick, and like, literally, I saved somebody's life and then killed them. The little kid in the fridge? You know the little kid in the fridge?
Oh my god.
Like, helped him out of the fridge, and then sold him to the fucking slave driver, and then killed the slave driver and took him back, took him to his parents, killed his parents, chased him into the swamp, and robbed his house.
What
oh
the
my
fuck?
god!
Yeah, that was
wow. Maybe video games are responsible for violence.
Oh man, like I do shit like that all. Like when I played World of Warcraft, I tamed like there was a mother bear walking around. Oh no, it was a gorilla, and she had like 5 baby gorillas behind her, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. So I tamed the mother, made her kill all the children, and then released her into the wild, and then killed her.
Oh my god, what the hell?
My friend was standing there watching, and he's like, what the fuck? I'm like,
it's like, something came up. I have to go forever.
Rage. Yeah, he just signs off. He just disappears.
You're like, while you're playing, you just turn to look at him, and he's gone.
Yeah, he just fades away. Like, he just dissolves.
There's like a pool of urine in the carpet, and he's just not there anymore.
If it was Gmod, you would just see him like ragdoll ground and just like, like I'm done.
Oh god.
Love it.
God.
Yeah, that's nope.
Yeah, it's sad. I really hope that they take this experience and like instead of like killing Fallout, they take this and they learn from their mistakes, and then they go back into like single player open world focused Fallout 3 style games and just make it bigger, better, more story driven, higher production values, and just get rid of the multiplayer shit. Because I mean, if you think about it, Bethesda's always been known for releasing massive games that are too big that they can't release them unbroken. Like there's always glitches and problems. So to think that you can take that model and make it, what did they say, 4 times larger than Fallout 4 and fucking throw in multiplayer and online? What? There's no way. You couldn't manage it before. How are you supposed to do it now? It's bigger and more complicated.
Science.
Fuck you. I mean, it's kind of what they get. But yeah. I like Bethesda. I like a lot of their games. I hope that they take this to heart and learn from it. And I guess we'll see.
I don't mind like if they try to add multiplayer, but if you sacrifice like the quality of overall, like don't bother with it. Just don't.
Yeah, like I could have, like if they tried to do like a Borderlands kind of thing, like keep the story, keep the gameplay, put in, you know, you can play it now with 3 of your friends. That's all you need. That would be great. It'd be perfect.
That's like the maximum amount of friends I have.
But before you even entertain that thought, you need to master the single player experience. You need to be able to release one of those without all the bugs and problems, without fucking horses flying into space and fucking
perfect what people like about your stuff. Perfect it and then try something new.
Exactly. Get it right and then add the multiplayer when you're ready. Like don't just because things are games as a service right now, and that's the big thing, and that's how you make money. Like don't just jump into it when you're not ready. In fact, don't jump into it at all because that's garbage. But if you're gonna fucking do it when you're ready. Yeah, do it right.
Yeah. Jeez.
Baby steps.
That's like
little baby steps.
That's like throwing somebody who's never driven a car into a car. There you go. Drive.
Like Shayla. No, I'm just
It's like I know you've never driven a car before, but pilot the spaceship.
Do it. Do it now. All right.
Go.
Great job.
All right, so
if you hear squeaking, that's my dog. I'm sorry.
Next thing we got, Nintendo is ending their creator program. Do you guys know what this creator program is? Have you heard about this at all?
I never heard that, right?
I mean, most of us are content creators, so we should all know about this.
No. I haven't heard of it. Or I probably have. I just don't.
So, like, Nintendo has been very aggressive about making sure you don't use their content for anything. No streaming, no Let's Playing, no fun. Forget it.
Really?
They don't let
Like-
you stream their game?
Nope.
I thought
So,
they did, no?
kind of. So, and then if you were caught using Nintendo content and you weren't part of their Nintendo Creators Program, you'd likely be getting a copyright strike, the video pulled down,
Oh
and
my
maybe
God.
even a
Oh, wow.
lawsuit, depending on the situation. So,
Well,
but even if you were part of the program, you were still limited as to what content you could make. Like, they would still be very aggressive about looking into what you're posting and still denying it. And even with that, they still took 40% of your ad revenue. So as a creator, that's a big fucking deal. Like, if you're making your living off of content creation and you're losing 40% of your revenue, that's kind of a big deal. But they're going to be canceling that, thank God.
Oh.
So Nintendo announced that they'll be ending the program, and content creators are now allowed to use. Basically, you can use any content that they own, but you have to include like creative input and commentary. So like, basically it's typical Creative Commons license stuff. So like, you have to modify it. So like, you have to do a voiceover or just change it up in some way. If you just post like straight gameplay, you're still going to get flagged. Like, the only way that you can do that is if you share it through like the Switch interface. I guess you can, kind of like the PlayStation, you can hit a share button and you can share gameplay. Like, you can do that, but you can't get ad revenue on that because it's through the Switch. It's through their hardware. But if you were to just like use a capture card, record you playing the game and upload it, they would flag you. So, but I mean, still, it's progress. You know, they're going in the right direction, at least as long as you, I mean, you should be adding something to it anyway. Even if you're doing like a Let's Play or something, you should be talking over it or trying to do something creative anyway. So at least that'll kind of encourage that.
Yeah.
But at least they're allowing you to do that, make your money, and not be a fucking bunch of assholes.
Yeah.
Because they're the only company that's doing that. Like, nobody else cares. They have Creative Commons license out there for a reason, so that you can take things, you can do reviews. I mean, that's what a review is. You're taking, you're recording footage and you're reviewing it. You're adding to it. Like, if you're doing a video review, you're speaking over the gameplay footage. Like, if I was a game, like a publisher, and I would kind of take that same stance. Like, I wouldn't want you to just buy my game, record the story, and put it up on YouTube, because that sucks. You know, it's not really good for anybody. It's the only thing that's going to do is take some sales away from you, because the people that just want the story and don't necessarily want to play it, they're just going to go watch it for free. And it's kind of screwing over those people too, because people that did just want to watch the story and maybe didn't want to play it, they could buy it, play it, and that could be like their favorite game, you know, and they never even knew it, but since they gave it a chance, you know, they actually got that experience. So it's good. It's progress. Good job, Nintendo.
Step in the right direction.
Should have done this 3
Baby
fucking years
steps.
ago.
Baby steps.
But it's
baby
good.
steps.
Yeah. It's all about them baby steps.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Did somebody say no?
I said little old.
Oh, little old baby steps. So next, Sony files a new patent for cartridge-based media. So after the news that Sony has filed a new cartridge media patent, rumors began to surface that Sony may be looking to release a new handheld system to follow up the PS Vita. Furthermore, during an annual financial report earlier this year, Sony had stated, quote, "We're aiming to develop 5G technology as a competency that can be used across the Sony group," which fueled the fire for new portable technology at Sony. Unfortunately, Push Square they've done some digging, and they discovered that this new cartridge was for a device called Sony Toyo, T-O-I-O, which is a children's toy that was released in 2007. So unfortunately, not only is that for a device that's never even coming to North America, but it's not for a handheld gaming device. So looks like the PS Vita is going to be the last handheld from Sony for at least a while.
I've never played the PS Vita.
That's terrible.
I have the old PSP.
It's so good.
The really old one.
Even the PSP was amazing at the time. So good.
I still have it.
It's like a nut you can play outside.
Oh my God.
I heard the Vita wasn't that great though. From what I heard, I don't know.
No,
how
it's
true it is.
it's really good actually. I mean, the
Is
games
it?
on it look really good. The control, it's got 2 analog sticks, so it feels good. I
Yeah.
like it. I mean, it's got a pretty good catalog of games too. I don't know why it did so poor. Well, I mean, it was kind of expensive when it came out. I think that's kind of what hurt it. But the PSP was pretty expensive too, if I remember right.
Oh yeah.
I think I paid like $400 for mine when it came out.
Oh, what the fuck?
In fact, so now that I'm thinking about it, I'm pretty sure the Vita launched for less. I think it was $350. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. Sure. But I just know the PSP was very expensive though when it first came. I still got the original, so
I might look into it because I like to get a bunch of game systems that are older.
Well, you better get it now before it becomes really expensive.
Got it.
Because they're not manufacturing.
I already
them
bought
anymore.
it. It's in my hands right now.
Good job. You did it. I believed in you.
She actually lives at the store.
Exactly. Yeah. I own it.
We own Walmart.
Wait, what?
Oh my god.
And then we got some more Sony news. The PS Classic should be called the POS Classic because it's a piece of shit, in case you missed that. So as we get closer to the release of the PS Classic, more and more details have been slipping through the cracks, and they're not painting a very good picture. So as we already know, the PS Classic...
They have GTA. Don't they have GTA on the PS Classic?
Yeah.
I love GTA.
But
oh my god, I love it.
The first one is so bad.
No, it's not. It's not bad.
So bad. You can't...
No,
the camera is too close. You can't even see what's happening.
So good. That's how it all started.
That's fair. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But we already know that the PS Classic is missing some pretty key titles from its lackluster list of 20 games and includes odd choices such as Destruction Derby, Grand Theft Auto, Cool Borders 2, and Wild Arms. Furthermore, the Japanese version has some more monumental games on it that we won't see in North America, such as Parasite Eve, Gradius Gaiden, and Armored Core. In addition to this, it turns out that 9 of the 20 games are not even the North American releases. They're PAL versions, which run at 50 Hz versus 60 Hz NTSC. So basically that means that games are going to run at a lower frame rate than people in the US are used to. And also the games won't be cleaned up or upscaled to maximize the output of HDMI. The PS Classic system comes with 2 original controllers instead of the much needed DualShock controllers, which are 1,000 times better. It also uses open source emulation, which means it's using existing emulation software developed outside of Sony. It's hardly even an official Sony product at this point. So there's no...
The controllers, they're not going to have analog sticks on it?
Nope. Just a D-pad.
Okay.
Huh.
Yep.
See, I only knew that it was announced. I haven't seen anything about it, and I was super excited, but now that you say that, no.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Just plug in your PS1 controller.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the original, though. That's how the controller is used to.
I mean, yeah.
And then they came out with the, the analog stick.
The problem with that though is if they were sticking to, like, if all the games on this thing were like launch titles, I would agree. It's like, yeah, it's the classic version. It doesn't have the analog sticks because it's like a timepiece for the beginning of the PlayStation's life. That makes sense.
Right.
But some of the titles on there were released after the DualShock analog controller came out. So
yeah,
why?
that is true.
That's going to be awkward.
But can you connect the controller that you have right now? Like, if you do have a controller with the analog sticks, like, can you connect it to that system? Oh, you can't.
Nope, they have a special connector that plugs into the system.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, know that.
Yeah.
That's kind of gross.
It's super gross, and it doesn't even come with a power cable.
What?
Yeah, I mean it runs off of like the universal, basically the same charger, like a mini USB charger that you use for your phone and
solar power,
other things. Like most people probably have those laying around, but it's still shitty. You're spending $100 on this already underpowered thing, and you're not even getting a fucking power cord.
Like, we have the Super Nintendo Classic downstairs, and like my only issue with that was like the controller, the cord for the controller was short, so I had to go buy a little wireless controller, but that's it. That's the only problem. Everything else is fine.
Yeah, it seems like it's probably just better to, if you have an old system, just to stick with that. Like, I already pre-ordered mine. I'll probably still get it, but I'll just like leave it in the box and just have it as a collector's thing. But like this thing,
You sit in the corner and think about what you did.
I know I'm part of the problem. I know, but
I do
Sit
the
in the
same
corner.
thing. So
but
same thing.
who knows? Maybe it'll raise in value and I can sell it and stick it to the man.
There you go. There you go.
But I mean, even with those other problems, there's still more. So there's no display or border options. Like, I don't know if you guys have played the NES or the SNES classics, but like since everything's 4x3, you could put like a border around to fill the screen, so it's not just black bars on the sides. You could have like colorful, decorative, like themed artwork and stuff to surround the image. And you also had like emulation style filters, so you could have like a CRT TV style filter and things like that. You had options to kind of play around with. This has none of that.
So it's like the Game Boy extension that you could put in the Super Nintendo way back when. Like, you just put your Game Boy cartridge in it, and then you put the actual like SNES cartridge with your Game Boy in it.
Are you asking if that's how it works?
No, that's like, cause like when you played that, like I used to play my Game Boy games through that thing.
Oh, as far as like quality goes, as far as seeing it on your
border.
TV.
And like with the border, you could pick like themes.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you
That's
could
how
get, like,
that's how the GameCube one was. There
Yeah.
was one for the GameCube that went on the bottom, and it worked like that.
to experience GameCube.
Yep, yeah.
That was like, it was beautiful.
Mine was like, it was secondhand and it wouldn't work.
I still have it. I went through like 6 GameCubes, and we have one. I loved GameCube.
And then they showed pictures of the interface, and it's just like a lazy, bare bones. Like there's a generic screenshot, or not screenshot, but like picture of the box art, and like a blue background. That's all you get. There's like no effort put into this, like whatsoever.
It's just like thrown together. Just like, yep, there it is.
Yep. They're just like, let's just fucking make this as quickly and cheaply as possible and get it out
It
the
was
door.
like Fallout
People will buy it. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh!
Shots fired.
And then the
Full
last
circle.
thing is, each game only has one save file.
Ew.
Oh wow.
That's
Nice.
bullshit. This thing is garbage. Can't wait to get
Yeah.
mine.
So a friend comes over and they're like, "Can I
Can't
put
wait to
no."
get my garbage.
Can't wait to get mine and throw it directly in the trash.
I guess that's where the classic part kicks in. 'Cause you
You-
can only have one
you
game
get
to
it.
save
It's like
before.
I get it, I unbox it, right in the trash.
Get it?
Well,
like,
I
oh
need to, I
yeah,
need
it's
to light
trash
it. I
day.
need to light it on fire first, of course.
It's trash day, guys. When you get the mail, you're like,
Garbage
what?
day.
Fucking
My
terrible.
God.
It sucks. I was really excited about this. It could have been such a cool thing. I mean, if they had, and what's really sad about this is this would have been acceptable if they didn't have the NES and the SNES Classic before it. There was 2 generations of this kind of a device that kind of laid the groundwork, showed you exactly
set
how
the
to do
bar.
it. They gave you a template. They showed you what needs to be done to be successful. Why the hell would you not follow that? Or better yet, maybe try to take what was there and make it better? How the hell could they think that it's a good idea to just not try anything and think that that's just going to be okay? Like, there's a clear-cut example of how you should do this, and it's called the Classic. Everyone is going to compare this to the Nintendo-based Classic systems just based on the name, like the word association with Classic.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
you're digging your own grave, like, right out the door. Like, what the fuck?
Then why are you buying it? Don't buy it.
I'm a collector.
Don't
I
buy
can't
it.
help it.
Don't buy it.
It's an
That's
addiction.
just like,
It is an addiction.
I'm not gonna say
It's
that.
terrible.
Stop
I'm not
it.
gonna, I'm
Stop
not
it.
gonna say that. Okay, there we go.
Veto.
Yeah,
I have a PS1 and it's a classic, so I don't give a fuck. Same with my SNES. Like, it's got paint on it. That's so old.
It has character.
Yeah.
I wanted to get a PlayStation, just a regular old PlayStation, but I just haven't gone to the store that we have that sells them. I'm like, oh,
It
I haven't
just
been there forever.
it sucks because part of why I was excited about this too is it's kind of hard to get your retro systems, especially like a PS1, PS2, to display well on a modern like an HD TV. I went through that ordeal trying to record Clock Tower. Oh my god, it was a fucking nightmare. because I did a Let's Play for that, and it took me like a week just trying to figure out how to get it to work. And even after all that, like the picture was still kind of low quality, and it was like too dark and stuff. So it was nice to know that, oh, I could buy this classic version and have these 20 games and just plug it in and it'll look good.
Wrong.
But they're like half the games are shitty PAL versions that are going to have a shitty frame rate. And the games that they picked aren't the ones that anybody wanted. Especially GTA.
Dang.
So like,
Hurt your feelings.
I just don't understand what they were thinking.
sad.
It's such a missed opportunity.
Where's my croc at? Give me some croc. Come on.
Where the
Croc is a-
at?
Yeah, Croc. Wait,
Croc is so awesome.
wasn't Croc
I have
PS2?
Crocs are dumb.
No. Croc is both the Croc games are PS1.
Are you sure?
Positive.
I mean, I haven't played it, so I'll give you that.
They're fun.
I could have
They're
swore
so
I saw
fun.
those on the PS2. Maybe there was like a later one or something. I don't know.
Maybe 2 might have been on the 2, but the 1 isn't.
2 was on the 2.
2 was on a 2.
Well, I hope they make the next system, the Sony system. I hope they make it backwards compatible.
The Xbox Classic with Resident Evil 5.
Oh, you mean like
Xbox.
you mean like the next actual Sony console?
Yeah.
Yeah.
PS what? 5 is it now?
That's,
PS5 it will be.
Yep.
I can pretty much guarantee you that's not going to happen.
It's gonna be the PS76 because apparently they skip all those.
I don't
words.
think it's even. I don't think it's going to be backwards compatible with anything, not even PS4.
Yeah, no. I don't have high hopes for that.
But we'll see.
Gonna have to buy
Yeah.
all the Tomb Raiders again. Fuck.
Wait, okay, so real quick. Not really super off topic, but like do any of you guys have a PS4 Pro?
No,
No, I don't.
Damn it. Okay.
Actually, I
never
don't
mind.
I want
I was
one.
debating
Mine can't handle VR.
I was debating on getting one, but I
Do it.
like mine because I have the Destiny one, the pretty one. But
Oh, that's
mine,
cool.
Mine has PT on it. Maybe I can sell it for like $500, and then I can upgrade to a Pro.
I was so mad because I bought this one, and I'm like, it's all pretty. You know, I don't even play Destiny, but I literally bought it because it was pretty. But and a couple months later, they're like, all right, PS4 Pro, and I'm like, this happens to me every single time, and it makes me so mad.
You're
Like,
always hurt
I
that
bought-
no one goes to buy
I
that.
bought my 3DS. A couple months later, XL comes out, and I'm like, fuck you. And then I buy my Switch, and now they're talking about Switch XL, and I'm like, I hate you guys. I hate all of you. Stop it.
I must be a bad gamer because like you guys all buy this stuff like as soon as it comes out, and me like it took like 5 years for somebody to convince me to get a PS4.
You gotta
I
support
waited.
the economy.
It was for one
I'm
game.
so-
It's not even out yet.
I waited for the Switch because like I wanted to play Mario Odyssey, play Zelda, but I wanted to also see what other games would come out that I wanted to play because I didn't want to buy something for just 2 games.
I mean, in all
Well, I don't-
honesty, you're the smart one because companies tend to use and abuse the people that support them initially. Like, we spend more money to get the worst version of the system. Same thing with games. We buy like the base game, and then they release the fucking definitive or whatever game of the year version for like less, for like $40 with all the DLC. Like, first adopters get screwed over. It's just like the PlayStation and the PSVR, or the PlayStation 4 and the PSVR. Like, I bought the first model of the PlayStation and I bought the first model of the PSVR, and my PSVR has fucking black boxes on the sides, and even as far as like when you're recording it, and then when you're looking through the headset, on the far left and right sides of your field of vision, like you can see, and it actually records this too, but there's kind of like a grainy, almost mesh looking filter on the sides because it can't handle it. But like you can see it if you're looking for it, but if you're not really paying attention, you don't really see it in the headset. But now that I know it's there, because like I don't even think I noticed it until I recorded it and played the video back, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck is that? And now I can't unsee it, so like I always know that it's there.
Exactly.
But-
Like if you know it's there, nobody else will bother you, and
Yeah, exactly. But it sucks, like I spent more money for less, and I have a shittier experience. So it makes more sense, especially with technology, to wait. But guess what? If everybody waited to buy new technology, there wouldn't be new technology.
Be new technology, yeah.
So, I mean, I do my part, I guess.
I think I might get a Pro. I mean, I just got a Best Buy credit card, you know, and if I pay it all back, actually, it is dangerous because they gave me a $3,000 limit. Like, why would you give me that much? I don't need that much.
Cut it up.
I'm not bad at
Xboxes.
Well, I'm not bad at spending.
You can buy all the PS4 Pros. You can buy us all PS4 Pros. It's perfect.
About that. I love you guys, but
not that much.
And I'll send you a piano. I know you
I'm
won't.
pretty sure you would spend more on the shipping for the piano than the PS4 Pro.
Yeah.
It's not. No, it's a little like keyboard.
Well, you said piano.
I have one.
Is it the cat one? Is it the cat one?
No, it's. I wish. Oh my god.
There's one at Target over here. I can get you a cat piano, Jess.
My roommate will fucking kill me with the chicken and the piano. Like she'll fucking kill me. Out the balcony.
It's exactly the one that had in 10 Little Roosters. Or yeah, it's exactly that one. I'm getting it for you. That's what it is.
Barbara.
Merry Christmas.
Oh my god. So happy.
You remember that thing you didn't want? I'm getting you that for Christmas. You're welcome.
You guys don't understand how much I wanted this cat piano ever since I saw the fucking 10 Little Roosters where Barbara's playing it. Pissing off everybody. They're trying to talk and she's just like meow 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 meow. That's me.
It is you.
Can't wait.
I can't wait to piss off literally everyone.
He's gonna be like, "Welcome to the podcast." Where meow meow meow.
God damn it, Jack!
That'll just be the whole podcast, an hour of meow 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 meow.
Yeah, I'll be in the background, just like setting the mood for cats. You could have cats listening. They could get like, they're like, "What the fuck are they?"
This is for our cat audience. We don't want to discriminate here at the ward.
Yeah.
No, we don't discriminate.
Hey, some people identify as cats. Okay, it's 2018.
Grew up with cats. Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, we need to move on.
Okay, move on, let's go.
Yeah.
Alright. This is kinda telltale-y? Kind of? I mean, it is, but it's not really. So it'll be fine. But Minecraft Story Mode is now available on Netflix. Episodes 1 through 3 can now be experienced through Netflix, with the final 2 episodes launching on December 5th. So the reason I use the words experience, or the word, because that's one word, not words, but anyway, I use experience instead of play, is because even though it's the same content as the Telltale game, you don't exactly play it because it's through Netflix. So basically, the portions of the game that were controllable before, like they just took those out completely, but they kept like the ability to make choices that allow the story to kind of branch out. So essentially they transformed it into like a choose your own adventure kind of experience for Netflix, which
that's kind of cool for
yeah,
Netflix.
it's like it's kind of a cool idea. Like if they were to take this, like if they took this as like a Netflix kind of thing and they implemented this into like real shows, like live action TV shows that they do, and you could like kind of interact with it and make choices and stuff, that'd be really cool.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I would be at home all the time.
Very cool.
Watching Netflix.
You know when you're watching a horror movie and you're like, "Don't go in there." Yeah, she's not gonna go in there.
Yeah, and then you make her not go in there. That would be awesome.
Look, she lived because she
Instead
didn't
of
go
going
in
there and getting murdered, I'm gonna go have a fucking cup of coffee.
Like, I should be a cop.
I'm a fucking cop right now. Hey, I have that badge. Oh my god, I have a badge. Hold on.
Me too.
Oh, the serial killer's calling me on the phone? I'm gonna not answer that.
Nope. I literally have a badge that says Junior. What's up?
Oh, mine just says Special Detective.
Mine's a sticker, but it's still a badge. It worked. Des Moines Police.
Oil.
The actual police, like the actual sheriff out there, just has a sticker for his badge.
It's good that
or
she's
her,
so small.
his or her, or them.
Like, the cops and the firefighters still give her, like, hats and badges and shit because they think she's a little kid.
When I sprained my knee and they brought the crutches in, I was taking an x-ray and the lady's like, "All right, where's the little one?" And my mom just laughed. I'm like, oh, you're an asshole. I was 20 years old, okay?
You know what? My sister is your height, and when she broke her leg, they had to send her to the fucking children's hospital for a cast.
Yeah.
They literally had to transfer her there or make my mom drive.
Struggle. I work with this dude sometimes who's 6'8". What?
The struggle when people think you're 14 when you're actually in your 20s.
Exactly. I get kids menus so much, and I'm like, oh, kid, really? Please?
I got carded at
Just embrace it. Ask for those toys. Get those crayons.
But then they don't card me for alcohol sometimes. I'm like, okay, you're sending mixed signals.
Yeah, that's confusing.
What the fuck? I'm confused.
I think that's a case of that's a case of the I don't give a shit.
Oh, true. You're right.
Or maybe I hate my job. One of the two.
Like 3 years ago, I got carded at EB Games, and I thought it was because I was 27 at the time, and I thought it was because he had like my C whatever card. Forgot what it's called. And I was like, oh, he needs to verify my name for the account or something. It's like a big discount. And I'm like, oh, is it for the account? He's like, no, there's a rating on the game. I'm like,
oh,
what? I'm like, okay, apparently I don't look 18, so I'm like, what's the rating? And he's like 13, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my god.
And he's like, he looks at me, and I thought he was trolling me, but when he looks at my fucking driver's license, first of all, I have a driver's license, so fuck you. He looks at it, and he's just like, he just gives it back, and he just completely quiet.
I mean, to be fair, when I worked at GameStop, like, I can sympathize with them because there's cameras pointed down directly at the registers, and corporate looks at that shit all the fucking time, and you can get fired for not doing that. So, like,
yeah.
And when you go into the system, it asks you to put in your birthday. So it's not a matter of just looking at the driver's license and being like, oh, you're 18, clearly. They have to get that information and put it into the system. But, like, it's so irritating because customers don't understand that shit, nor do they care. So 9 times out of 10, when I would have to card somebody that's clearly of age, they get so pissed. Like, you're insulting their mother or something. Like, they just fucking rage out, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, I have to. Don't hate me.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
So sorry.
Well, it's the same guy that I walked in asking for a copy of League of Legends on disc. So.
Oh, well, I would have told that person to fuck off.
I think he might have been a little bit mad at me.
I remember like, that story.
It's this fucking retard. Oh, she's got to be underage. Goddamn redheads walking into my store being all stupid and shit.
Can I get Pokemon Go on the GameCube?
Yeah, how come you guys don't have Pokemon Go on the Xbox?
Oh, the people that ask for Mario on any other system than Nintendo. You guys have that Super Mario on the Xbox?
Oh, I gotta go in and ask for an Xbox VR.
Actually, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind.
Oh no.
You mean PS4 VR? I'd be like, no. Xbox. I want to play Halo VR.
Should put a sign on the door that says,
Halo VR.
must have basic video game knowledge to enter.
There was like my picture at the cast, like, do not respond to this person.
Or no, better yet, like when people come into the store, we should quiz them, and based on their information, we make them wear a fucking t-shirt. And it fucking discriminates them and sets them apart. Yeah, I'm an idiot.
I am retarded.
I am retarded. Please help me.
You get a dunce cap. There you go.
It's like,
you walk around the
I
store
know what I'm
with
doing.
them.
I don't need help. Thank you. I'm a retard. Like, please help me.
I would want one with, like,
or wait, I'm sorry. I'm a potato. I'm a potato. Please help.
No. Yeah, that's right. Potato. Diz, I was telling him about the potato setting you were telling me about.
On what?
On the Ruby game.
Oh yeah, potato setting. That's what I had to fucking play it on because my computer sucked.
Now you can. Yeah, you can play it on the fastest one.
Now you can play potato mode on purpose because it's your choice.
I know.
I choose to potato.
So when I got Archon here, I was kind of confused because I had the revolution was set to like whatever default, and then I turned it all the way up, and I'm like, this is what beauty looks like. This
actually resembles a game.
I can see. Like it's literally like taking my. That's what. But then turning it up, and I'm just like, oh, I have like 2 pairs of glasses on.
Wow, double prescription.
That's not how that works, but yeah.
You don't know. You don't know. All right, so we got one more news item, and then we'll start wrapping up. We're running a little bit long, as we always do. It's just gonna turn into the hour-and-a-half podcast.
Do a double one and not do one next week.
Do a triple one. Wow.
Oh God.
So Capcom announces Devil May Cry 5 Collector's Edition. So this is a more legitimate Collector's Edition opposed to the $8,000 Collector's Edition that comes with a jacket. So
Oh, no. 8,000.
if you live in the
My
real
God.
world like we do, this newly announced Collector's Edition is a bit more realistic. Because I don't know about you, but I don't have $8,000 to get a new jacket and a
Hell
fucking
no.
new Devil May
I
Cry
don't even
game.
have $10 for gas.
Hell
Exactly. So the newly announced Collector's Edition runs $150, which is still kind of steep, but it comes with a replica of Nico's mobile home, an art book with notes from Nico's bench, a pin featuring the Devil May Cry 5 logo, an 11 by 17 inch exclusive cloth print, and the deluxe version of the game with some additional DLC. And it all comes boxed up in a nifty little Collector's Edition box.
Is the replica of the house like an actual fucking house?
Yeah, it's like a little van.
What?
Van, RV, whatever.
Oh, the
It's
mobile
a,
home.
she has an RV thing.
It doesn't even look like an RV. It looks like a fucking van. And
Oh, so it's kind of right the first time.
yeah, and it has candy and razor blades.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah!
Now we're talking.
Yeah,
I
right
picture
now.
like a van
I'll
driving
buy
by
2 of them.
like,
You had me at
like,
candy and
free
razor blades.
candy. Yeah.
I'll take 2.
So
They gotta
Jill,
card you to make sure you're young enough.
Jill, are you underage, ma'am? Then absolutely you can buy
the
this.
rating on my van is 13 minus.
When does this game come out?
Never.
Comes out in March. I think like March 5th
Okay.
or 15th or something with a 5 in it. I think.
Probably the 17th because shitty things come out on that day. Like,
Shut up, Chad.
It comes out on the 47th of March.
Oh, shit.
ah, damn,
I wish
so
I could
close.
buy collector's editions, but I just don't have money anymore.
Oh no, I was gonna ask if you're getting
Yeah, I
it.
wonder what you spend it all on.
Yeah.
I never bought a collector's
Xbox.
edition, and I was really thinking RE2. Really thought about it, but I just got the deluxe. But then, like, it's the art books that get me. I love looking at books. So if they throw an art book in there, I'm like, dying. I'm like,
You know, you just
please,
want that
please.
statue of Leon with his dick punching action.
Fuck yeah,
Wow,
it
I
doesn't-
did not think that sentence was gonna go that way. Like, you
Shit,
have to
I forgot
be
about the
aggressive and
dick
Barbie.
punching action figure.
It's what Leon does. It's what he lives
his
for.
thing. That's his thing.
I got a poster of him playing the guitar, so that's all good.
Well, I thought that was going to go a different route, and I didn't like it.
What?
Let's move on.
Moving on.
So we'll jump into updates, and we'll wrap things up. So updates, none. Great, good job. We did it.
Cool,
Good.
bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of non-existent this week. I made a little more progress on writing for Injustice Episode 2 and a little bit for Dino Crisis on the machinima for that, which also has a name now, but that's top secret for now. I'll tell you about that later. Other than that, I've just been really aggressively looking for a new place so that I can get back into working and like really making new content and actually being able to get shit done. So that'll be nice.
Come live in my garage, Shaun.
I will be
It'll
right.
fun.
I will be right there.
Actually, you could live in my basement. It's
And-
like it has its own bathroom. It's fully. It's like finished. It's got a 60-inch TV with sound system.
I'm gonna go.
60 inch
I'm gonna go
TV,
get my
nice.
van,
Maybe I'll move in.
and I will bring
I
the
might
candy
do.
and razor blades, and I'll be right there.
We have a kid
Perfect.
balcony. You can sleep in there.
What the
Set
fuck?
up.
So there's a lot more going on, but I don't want to drop a bunch of stuff on you guys and have you wait for them for however long it takes for me to bring it all to life. So just know that there's more to come. One of those things is the potential, or a potential method of doing more streamlined, more like steady machinima content. So I'm working on a new way of putting things together so that I can release like a couple of episodes within like a month or within maybe even a week, depending on how I do it. So you get more machinima content that way. So
I see you with like some glasses on and a lab coat. Like,
are you spying on me?
I mean, you live in my basement.
Oh, you're right. It's hard to hide down there. So all I can say is please be hype.
Yee.
Yeah.
All right, that's all the time we have for today. What's the future looking like for everybody? Jazz, did you have anything coming up?
I do.
All right. What about you? No,
I mean,
Jazz. What? Tell me the things.
we need more.
I'm still working on my secret one that I will not tell anybody.
Secret boys.
Everybody, all you guys know about it except Jill. I just want to piss
Yeah,
her
I
off.
don't know. I want you to tell me, but you won't.
I don't.
Nope,
think
it's a secret. I
I
told you
don't-
you have to be part of it to know
I
about
don't
it.
think I know.
Those
I'm in the
ward
dark.
people, they're so secretive over there.
Damn people.
I've also started a new Let's Play.
Ooh.
What is it? Arc?
No, it's secret.
Oh, okay. Secret.
How dare you keep things a secret?
Okay,
Only
so it's not
an
secret.
asshole would do that.
so it's not a secret. It's Revelations 2, but there's a twist to it, and that's secret.
Revelations.
Yeah.
Dogs.
What about you, Alyssa? What do you got?
Well,
Show me what you got.
I mean, I sent you the script for episode 2, which I don't think you've seen the updates that I've made, like, at all.
Yeah, I've seen.
So I was like, oh,
I've seen some of it, but there's a lot of new stuff in there.
yeah.
It's so
I was like,
good.
oh, how have I not sent it to him? What the heck?
How
And
dare
then
you?
I got actually, I'm so sorry. With the other one that you guys keep bringing up, I
Cancelled.
no, it's not canceled. I will not cancel it. Damn it. I don't know. I feel like I'm just having a hard time like figuring everything out, and I'm confused.
So here's what you do. You get a dartboard, you put a bunch of random words on it, and you start throwing.
I like that.
Boom, done.
I
I
like
know what
that.
she's talking about now.
And then
What the fuck is she talking about?
I'm getting back into art. So I've been doing some more artwork. And yeah, I mean, I'm showing you pictures of stuff. And
When
yeah,
you said
cool.
that, like, all I could hear in my brain was like, I'm getting back into the arts. Like, you're gonna go take in a painting show.
I'm
Megan, the
gonna
art
go-
major.
A painting
art
show?
major.
What the fuck is that?
I'm-
I totally lost
I'm very
where I was
fancy.
going.
I'm very fancy.
wasn't
let
fancy
me
at all.
let me do my arts, please.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's cool. The
it's-
artwork's looking good. Definitely keep that up.
Yes. It's been years. Like it's been so hard. Like motivation is so hard.
It is. It is, though.
It is so hard.
Hey, speaking of motivation, I've been wondering something, and I'm sure this would be the best place for you to
Speaking
say.
of motivation, I quit.
I'm not motivated. This is probably the best place to ask you, but Shaun, I was wondering, what got you into machinima in the first place? Like, what made you start that?
You know what?
You
It's,
better remember.
No, I do. It's I was on this website called Capcom Unity, and like
Yeah. Go on. I love that place.
this was actually a different one. This was it was either at the same time that Capcom Unity started or like a little bit before, but this was actually like kind of like a media campaign to promote upcoming video games through Capcom. So basically you would sign up for this program, and like they had this store where you could buy like free Capcom games and shit. Like you just sign up and they'll give you like missions, like go tell 10, 15 people that this new game's coming out, make a poster, make a video, do this, do that. And then like as you're doing these projects, you start getting points and you win free shit, and that was cool. And like before that I had been doing a lot of those, so like when I was going into that Capcom Unity site, like I kind of knew what it was, so I kind of hit the ground running. And one of the projects that they had us do was to do a machinima that was like taking Capcom characters and putting them into a TV show. And at the time, machinima was like brand new. Nobody knew what it was. Machinima.com didn't even fucking exist. Like it was just starting. So like I heard about it from that website, and I started researching what it was, and it sounded really cool. And that kind of gave me an opportunity to jump into it. I didn't have any capturing video at the time, and I had a shitty $8 mic. But, and you guys could hear all that in the very first episode.
The evolution of Leon through the whole fucking series.
Yeah. But like I had to have a friend of mine capture the footage, and I did the editing on Windows Movie Maker, and that was the like the OG Windows Movie Maker. Like it's garbage. Like even compared to even compared to now's Windows Movie Maker, it's about 20 times worse than that, and that thing is garbage.
Good lord.
So like I had very minimal options as to editing. Plus, I mean, I had just started editing, so I mean, I was terrible at it. And then recording on my shitty mic. But anyway, so like just kind of the description of the mission turned a Capcom game into a TV show. Like the Capcom game, obviously, that registered first was Resident Evil, and the first TV show that entered my mind in humor form was soap opera. So I put the two together and came up with Days of Our Lives, Resident Evil, and you guys saw...
He gave birth to a beautiful baby.
You guys saw my baby firsthand.
He was pissed the fuck off.
And kind of the idea of Leon was just kind of, you don't see video game characters getting super angry and pissed off and swearing and doing all these fucking out of character things like that. So let's see what that looks like. And I made Leon.
It's cool that you guys are into that stuff. I really enjoy watching it.
Thank you. Well, soon you're going to get involved, so get ready.
You're coming with us. Get in the van.
Yeah, get in the van. Get in the van. Eat your candy.
I'm 13.
My circus peanuts.
Fine.
If you think about it, it was kind of fate that Duel came to be. Because like if I had never joined that site, I don't even know that I would have known about machinima until way later, and it would have been too late. Well, maybe it wouldn't have been too late, but it'd be very different than it is now.
I wouldn't have even met Jazz because I literally learned about machinima. I literally learned about machinima through your stuff, and then
Shaun invented
the residents, and then oh my god!
The only reason we're all here today is because I went to that website. It's the butterfly effect.
The butterfly effect, that as I see it, is that like Shaun made Days of Our Lives, and I guess that's how you met Andrew or Barley.
Yeah, I'm the reason that Andrew even wanted to do machinima at all.
Yeah, and then with Shayla, you guys made that one. Which
the one.
Yeah, because RCS, that was what the inspiration that Andrew got from Days, and he wanted me to be a part of it, and he wanted Shayla to be a part of it. So we all just kind of started brainstorming and writing things together and recording on the spot, and it turned into RCS. And
I messaged him because I was like, hey, this shit is awesome. Can't wait to see the next one. It's great.
And 2 years later.
He's like, you want to join? He's just like, you want to join? I'm like, what?
Get in here.
And I never did because that shit died. But like, I got to meet Andrew, who actually lived like 20 minutes away from me. And then I met Shayla, and then now it's just like looping again because through Shayla I met you, and now I start to make my own series. And it's just like, now Diz messaged us like, I want to do this too. And I was like, okay. I made her a video on how to voice act.
Oh my god, I remember.
It was so stupid. Oh my god, that video was so dumb.
It was awesome.
Which one?
I love it.
This was like super shy and scared, and she wanted to start voice acting, and she asked Shayla, and Shayla told me, she's like, yeah, I've been talking to this girl Diz, and she's really awesome, and she wants to like join and start doing stuff. So I made her a video with my Claire and Jill figurines and like a picture of fucking New York City in the background, and I just started
all I hear whenever I think of that video is, Katie, take my lollipop.
Yeah, Katie. Oh my god, Katie was like, it was a ferret with like a little lightsaber because she was Jedi ferret.
Oh my god.
Take my lollipop.
I kind of want to see this, but I kind of don't.
I want to see this.
The fucking catchphrase I remember from that was like, before you start voice acting, you've got to go poop. That was the whole thing, and like, I guess that's how we met Diz.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry that your story is not as good as this, Jill, but I met Jill from Halo.
Wow.
When I was.
I was forever.
There's no butterfly. Okay, no.
She didn't even have a chance to say a word, and you're just like firing.
No, I just mean like there was no like crazy butterfly effect with Jill. We got put together and acting on Halo when I was in high school. and we talked about coffee, and she's just like, me and my friend were talking, and she's
That's
just
how,
like,
yeah.
"You guys
That's how
drink
the
coffee?"
conversation
And we started talking about coffee the entire fucking game.
Fucking-
And then we just stayed friends. We like bonded over French vanilla. It was
Oh my god.
That sounds like the most
Yeah.
boring conversation ever.
Excuse me, we picked off the other guys. It was great. We're like, everybody's like each other. We're just standing on a roof being like, yeah, my French vanilla is like, it's hot, but it's really sweet, and I like it.
That's totally a red versus blue thing right there.
Pretty much, yeah. There's just bullets flying by our heads while we're sipping coffee.
Like, are you a Folgers
Yeah.
person, or do you do Starbucks, or like what do you
I
do?
really Tim Hortons.
What is your
She's like,
thing?
What's Tim Hortons? It's Canadian. You guys are Canadian? It was just like the greatest development.
like Canada's like some mythical place that doesn't exist.
Whoa! I only
I mean,
heard about
yeah.
this in fairy tales.
The place where they make Monopoly money
On a time in snow.
in snow.
Oh my god!
People think that snow comes from the North Pole, but it actually comes from Canada.
Every time we sneeze, a little
Santa
bit-
actually lives in Canada.
Yeah,
He doesn't have reindeer. He has.
he has
He
moose.
summers here. Yeah, that's
Meese.
all.
He's got a flock of moosin.
The elves are actually from Newfoundland. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, Diz.
Yes.
Alyssa, are you an elf?
Oh
Wow.
my god!
That's
Sorry,
racist.
that was in poor taste.
Not all elves are short.
I'm a leprechaun. Thank you very much.
Get
I'm
it right.
Irish.
Well, they both wear
Thanks.
green. I mean, come on.
Irish.
Okay, fine. I'll let it pass. I'll let it pass this.
I thought you were German.
Wait a second. My favorite color is green. What the fuck?
Oh, it's true.
Oh my god!
Fuck.
She's an Irish elf.
Oh,
So
It
my
makes
favorite
sense,
color
though.
is red. Does that mean I'm an apple?
no.
You're Santa
I'm
Jazz.
only like 1/16th apple.
What? I'm 43 30 seconds orange.
Oh my
I'm
god.
colorblind, so I don't know what that means. What's an orange?
What's that?
All right. How about you, Jill? Do you have anything going on? You going to start doing machinima soon? Have we inspired a life change?
I've already cast her for something.
I don't know. We'll see. We will see.
You've
But,
been cast for something, so yeah.
Oh, well, okay. I didn't even know, so.
So I asked you and you said no, so I just wrote your name down anyways.
So we forgot to tell you, it's in the contract that from here going forward, you're in every podcast. So just
Yep.
clear your
Oh
schedule.
shit!
All right, cool.
Oh fuck!
You just said
Damn it!
fucking play video games.
Well, I've
and watch
been
TV.
working.
Yeah, you're
I've
the
been working
you're the only
days
one
on
that's
Friday.
you're the only one playing video games. So you need to tell us what
That's
they're
all
like.
I
We don't
do.
know what they're like anymore. We don't have the
Exactly.
time.
We only work.
Just don't start playing Monster Hunter because we're fucked. We already have one of those.
I've already beat Monster Hunter, so again on Xbox.
Damn. Okay. Woo.
Yes. And I've actually just recently, I just recently beat The Last of Us, so that's an awesome game.
Oh, so
I
wow!
love that game.
You just beat it for the
I
first
love
time.
it. Yes, and I'm upset about it because I
so
used
good.
to have it when it first came out for the PlayStation 3, but I ended up buying the remastered version later on for the PlayStation 4, and yeah, I just now beat it,
Take
and
fun
it's
pictures.
awesome game. I'm just like so hooked on it.
It's so.
I
good.
still got to beat the DLC though. I have not beat it yet, so
I'm about to hurt you
so
guys.
I might do that tomorrow actually.
No, Diz, no, don't do it.
No, no
have
spoiler.
I never
Okay.
played The Last of Us.
You know what?
I have it.
I was ready for this though because you have worse things.
Is this the admission time? Because I've never played Metal Solid, so.
Metal Gear.
Wow.
Metal Gear. Metal Gear.
One thing that kind of sucks about games that like have a heavy emphasis on graphical fidelity is like when you don't play it when it comes out, like it kind of loses some of its magic. Granted, The Last of Us is still semi-recent and still looks absolutely incredible, but It just sucks because like something like that for people that play it in 5-10 years, probably even like 5 years, you know, once we go into the new consoles and we hopefully have that graphical hike that we normally get. Like people that experience The Last of Us for the first time, like they don't get that magic. It's just like the original Resident Evil. Like I experienced that when it first came out and it was like amazing, and I even was like flipping out about the graphics because that was like the pinnacle at the time. But like nobody these days can understand that experience. When I tell them to go play Resident Evil, they go, if they don't know what it is, and I tell them to go play it, and they go play it, and they're like, really, this?
The one that I remember because my uncle played it all the time was 3. So that actually sparked my fear of zombies.
We don't talk about Resident Evil 3 around Jazz.
I'm sorry.
Fire right
She's
back.
gonna hemorrhage.
Hey, Diz, have you beat Resident Evil 4?
Ooh. Have you?
You know what?
Yeah,
you know what? You want to know how many times I've bought Resident Evil 4 and I haven't beaten any of them?
That's the only reason I forgive you.
How come no one talks about Resident Evil 7? I love that game.
I haven't beat it.
I haven't played it.
I know. Oh, so good.
I had it.
Play it.
And I didn't play it.
It's so
Shaun
good,
has.
especially in VR.
Just don't play it. Just don't
You
play it.
guys
Yeah,
have the
VR. I can't do VR. I get motion sickness.
Oh,
I wish I
no.
could do VR.
I get that way kind of too.
Yes,
Send
I
me your
can't.
VR,
I hate
Jill. If you can't play it, send it to me.
yeah.
Please, we'll take.
I should. I should.
I'm very
I
pleased
can't do it.
when I tried the VR because it fit very nicely with glasses, and I thought it would actually mess it up and like hurt, but it actually fits very nicely.
I wear glasses too, so yeah, it's not bad. It's not that bad.
I wear glasses too.
Yeah,
Shut up,
I do
Jazz.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Resident Evil 7 was really good, but my only
nerd.
problem with it is it shouldn't be called Resident Evil 7.
Yeah, absolutely.
It should be called Resident Evil something else. I don't even give a shit. Just name
I
it
like
something
that.
else. Take the number
Copyright
out.
it right now.
Yeah, Resident Evil. Get fucked.
VR.
Print it.
All right, Sean, I'm gonna cut you a deal right now. Okay? You listening?
I'm listening.
We got it on video. Okay?
There's no video.
We got it
There's
on audio.
video. There you go.
I'm recording you in the basement. That's why.
Damn it.
Damn it. I will beat Resident Evil 4 by the end of this month.
Oh shit.
I'm giving myself a little leeway
No, you're
because
supposed to finish episode 2 by the end of this.
fuck.
Don't get
I'll
sidetracked
do
by
both.
garbage.
Damn.
You have so much
I'm
to
sorry.
do. You better get going as soon
Don't
as this
worry.
podcast ends. You better go.
I'm starting my PS4 right now. Boom.
One hand on the PS4 controller playing Resident Evil 4 and the other
Typing.
writing. Yeah, typing.
Got it.
Boom.
Got it.
She'll never
Make
do
it happen. And we never saw her again.
And I never saw him again. That's my favorite line out of Zero.
It's like the only good one.
And I never saw him again. Enrico, hello. That's how Rebecca's voice came to be. I literally started making play.
They should have made it so that Rebecca just like blindly stumbles into every single Resident Evil game. It's like she fucking starts in Zero and then she just happens to run into the mansion and then she wanders off into Raccoon City and so on and so forth.
It's like she
Rebecca's
keeps
serious
fans.
fortunate events.
Like, hey, little girl, you dressed like a cop. You want some candy in my van? And then, like 5 vans later, she's in the forest somewhere.
As she goes, she starts accumulating all the different viruses, and by the end of Resident Evil 17, she's the final boss.
Perfect. No one
You
ever
don't have to
suspected
kill
a thing.
her, and you don't have to beat her. You just have to like point her to the right way.
Please. I just want to go home. Where's my house? Where am
Yeah, in Vendetta, like she's just lost.
I fucking love Vendetta so
always
much.
So, like,
Vendetta
what are you
is so
doing? Why are you
good.
still wearing the same fucking outfit? She's like, "That doesn't matter, man."
Rebecca, don't you own any more clothing? You've had that same outfit for 15 years.
Are there still zombies? No. Oh.
Shit.
Okay. Where the fuck have I been?
What's happening? Oh, Vendetta was so good.
It was good, but it was a
Could've been better.
It was a little over the top.
John,
Yeah. Okay. Wait, has everyone seen Vendetta here?
no.
Okay. I'm just gonna. I can't. We'll
Let's
talk
just
later,
say
Sean.
that.
We'll talk later, Sean.
Let's just say that they They didn't tone things down from Resident Evil 6 in terms of fucking ridiculousness.
They
Action.
had really good
do-
fight
do
scenes.
Leon
They had really
and
good.
Chris just yell at each other for like 5 straight minutes.
That's the movie. What are you talking about?
The whole movie is about Chris and Leon getting drunk and destroying shit.
No, I remember.
Rebecca's like,
There's not even
come on, guys.
there's not even zombies in it. Just 2 raging alcoholics.
They're deciding who has to babysit Rebecca next.
Rebecca's babysitting them. What do you mean?
Just like, spray me in the face with fucking shit. I get to leave this time. Leon's like, I've paid my dues with Ashley. No.
Gonna go ride my
You've got
motorcycle.
Claire
But
hiding in the
Leon,
back,
you're
like,
drunk.
fuck this. There's like, not in it. She's got Sherry and fucking Ronnie and Moira and
Moira.
Chris, probably.
What the fuck?
If my Jill was the real Jill in the games, then she'd have to fucking babysit her too. Like,
Oh, Jazz, we gotta do episode 2.
yeah, sure, we'll get right on
You
that.
need to make that
Yeah.
a show.
Exactly.
And then
We need a
every
good
time,
title for it, 'cause
every
I
time
can't
you do a new
remember
episode, spell it completely differently.
Yeah. Resident Evil. Shaun,
I'm so happy you came up with that name. It's so good.
what name?
Brat to the future.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't even know what we're talking about because you literally said blah 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 blah. I was like,
Well, like,
That's not it.
wasn't the full one like Brat to the Future, a burden on society or
yeah,
something?
Brad
That
to the
was
future, a burden on society.
Oh my god, it's so
so
complicated.
awesome.
It took me like 20 minutes of staring at my computer screen.
That's
Came
what
up
I
with that
did.
shit.
That's what I did for Resident Evil 0. I just sat there and I'm like, I don't know what to call this.
I'm
And then
pretty
I
sure
texted
that's
my friend.
the machinima writing process.
I texted my friend. I'm like, I don't know what to call it. And she's like, oh, how about this? And I'm like, oh, that's good. I like it.
Well, my new secret one, I put no work into the name. I just broke down the actual title, and I was like, there you go.
For that one, I stared at the screen for an hour and a half and got nothing.
Irrelevant.
My next-
is just
my next-
regular because there's no relevance. To
I
it.
decided to just call it A.
My next, episode, my next script is going to be called. My next script, yeah, great. I'm great at words. Thanks, guys. It's going to be called An Hour and a Half Wasted, Episode 1.
The next show is going to be called What Am I Doing with My Life?
This one's gonna be 111 Diamond 5.
Oh my god!
That's gonna be my next show.
111 Diamond 5.
Hey, Shaun, I think like on the next week we should totally like try to remember how we came up with our characters' voice. Because I know Diz
Shit.
was saying like how Rebecca's spawned, but I feel like there's more to that.
I just got angry. Nailed it.
I fucking hated everybody.
I just hated everyone and everything, and there you go.
He actually is Leon.
This, what you're hearing now, is an act. Leon is me just being myself. There you go.
Well, are we just doing that now?
No, I like that. That's a good idea. We'll definitely do that. But we got to wrap things up because we're getting into a double podcast.
Oh god.
Oh. Well, we're double the amount of people we would have been, so.
That is true. Last time we
Jill
had 4
wouldn't stop
people.
talking.
Last time we had 4 people, we
Jill's
ran
fault.
over 2. So,
Man,
Yeah,
I
was
did
late for
2 podcasts today.
good job.
What?
Starting strong.
Oh,
Perfect.
wait, never mind.
It sucks.
You're
because, like,
confusing
Did you
Jazz.
join with us? Oh, wait.
It sucks because I usually close on Saturday. Get to be here when you guys do it.
You got to make time. You got to make it happen.
Well,
Gosh,
it's actually Sunday, so whatever.
shut up. I close on Sundays too. I close the weekend.
You're breaking the illusion of the Monday
It's
podcast.
Monday. It's Monday.
Hey everyone, did you know
You're-
it's Monday? Monday's a great day.
Canada.
I like Mondays.
Man, Mondays are okay. I could take them, leave them.
I like Mondays, but I hate olives.
Me too, man. I like. Yeah.
Save that for the olive podcast. Mushrooms are delicious, though.
We're just gonna have a whole podcast on various foods.
Oh,
Shaun,
Great.
I have to tell you right before we hang up this thing.
We-
Every time I've said I was eating
Right before we
mushroom
hang up
omelet-
this thing, okay, Grandma.
We're in a fucking call. Every time I told you I was eating a mushroom omelet, I was actually making coffee, and I didn't want you to feel bad. So I asked you what food you hate, just so I could say I was eating that. But he was like, "Don't eat the mushrooms. No, don't do it. They're bad for you." And I'm just there sipping my coffee.
Oh my
You're the
God.
worst kind of person.
I was trying to save your feelings, but then I stopped caring.
You are the telltale of people.
Oh! Woo!
Yeah, he's like, yeah, the ward has fired all the voice actors and shut down the podcast.
Everyone's fired.
I mean,
Get
2
the
of you will
fuck
come
out.
back for next
He
week's
even
podcast,
fired
and that's it.
himself.
He has the power.
He fired himself to death.
Oh
What?
my god.
That sounds confusing.
We're having way too much fun over here.
Well, it was confusing when I said it, so... I don't even remember what I said, so...
What's happening?
Gig night!
Thanks for hanging out with us, everybody.
Bye.
Join us next
Bye.
week for more stuff like you heard today, possibly some different stuff, but rest assured, there will be stuff. Have a wonderful week, and we'll
And
see you
mushrooms.
next time. Fuck mushrooms.
But they make you grow bigger like Mario.